Today we're going on a tiny little road trip and I thought I'm gonna take you with me. My parents and I decided to visit the house, which is currently under construction, and actually the very first video on this channel was about visiting that exact house. It was in January. And the place where the house is located is on the other side of the city, so we're gonna have a road trip around 2 hours or maybe even 2.5 hours to get there. And on our way, we're gonna stop at the gas stations for hot dogs and maybe some coffee, which is kind of tradition in our family when we have road trips. My mom also suggested to take Bailey with us because she doesn't really see any other dogs or people, which is, I think, not very good for her. And it would be great if we take her. I'm also taking my laptop. I don't know why, but almost every time I try to pet my dog Bailey, she starts to kind of bite me lightly, but I pet her anyways. I'm also taking the leash for Bailey, obviously, because in that place where our house is being constructed right now, there are certain rules and you can't walk the dog without a leash. Before we kick off our trip, I gotta take Bailey out. Honestly, the more time goes by with Bailey being a part of our family, the more I'm inclined to have a golden retriever for myself. This breed is the kindest, most loving and obeying you could ever think of. So maybe you can stay tuned for another golden on this channel. You can see that we don't really look after these. But nevertheless, there are some strawberries in here and Bailey and I, we eat them sometimes. Bailey, stop. I'm gonna miss this place so much. By the way, this is the river where my dad and I go fishing. I've been actually fishing since I was a child, and I love it. Today I've made my mind on almond milk coffee with avocado toast, but actually I'm pretty bored and done with it, and it's always such a struggle for me to figure out what I'm having for breakfast every day. I've always wanted to have some kind of timetable or routine where I have like pancakes on Mondays, overnight oats on Tuesdays and stuff like that, so that I could buy the ingredients beforehand and be sure I actually have the breakfast before leaving the house. So now that I walked Bailey and we all had a brekkie, we could finally start the road trip. If you've been keeping up with my videos, you probably know that I got my driving license this past spring. However, my dad is still hesitating to let me drive. The only thing he allowed me to do was to drive like 5 meters back and forth in front of our porch. It is so nice to spend some time together in a car driving somewhere. I swear to God, once I move to London, I will beg my friends to have as many road trips as these studies and recruitment schedule will allow. It is such a wonderful opportunity to bond, have fun, take homemade lemonades and sandwiches or nachos or something like that, put on fuzzy blankets and just enjoy the company of people you love. I cannot stress enough how much I love when it is warm and sunny. This winter, when it was abnormal minus 25 degrees Celsius and even colder in Moscow, huge snow drifts everywhere and everything was just so cold and sad, you know. I promised myself that I would never in my life settle in the city where the winters are that cold. In this sense, London is so much better than Moscow because the temperature there doesn't go below zero as far as I know, and I'm so excited for my first winter there without needing to wear 100 layers of my warmest coats. We've been at this place actually this past winter in my very first vlog on this channel. And since then they set up this new pretty terrace and it's so cozy to sit there. And also they allow dogs, which is much appreciated, of course. I decided to take latte and we ate margarita, which is my favorite type of pizza. Now let's walk Bailey and then we're gonna head home.